I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back with yet another video. Today I got y'all boys with the best big man build in NBA 2K22 next gen. Yes, we gonna be on next gen, but also in this video, like we did in the last one, we are going to be giving you guys the best badges, and today we're gonna be doing the defensive. So we're gonna be doing all that in this video. Best big man and the best badges for the defensive category, all in one video. If you guys want more videos like this, I need y'all boys right now to smash, break, and destroy the like button, turn on notifications, subscribe if you're new, comment down below to help the algorithm, all that good stuff. Without further ado, man, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so off the rip, if you want to do the tutorial for the big, what you got to do is go to features, go down to settings, scroll down, you're going to go to pretty much change your imperial system. If it's imperial system, change the metric system. If it's already in metric system, just stay in metric system and you can do it. Alright, so hopping straight into it. So when it comes to the build, we are going to be making a glitch build, the best center build, the best big man build, the best glitch build in the entire game. And this is probably the most popular big man build, especially for like comp prom and all that good stuff on the game. So I had this in my videos a couple times and y'all been asking me for it, and I got y'all with it today. So we're gonna be making at the center position. Hand and number is completely up to you, but you know what I go with every single time. And after you do the weight, all you gotta do now is just put the height up to the height that you want it to be. Now you can go 216 or 217. I'm gonna go 217. Now at this point, you can now do the wingspan, max the wingspan out to what you want to do. It's a big man build. I'm gonna max the wingspan out. On my build, I'm not gonna keep this weight where it is. I'm gonna raise the weight even more. Now, what I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna just go through this as quick as possible to show you guys that this is a 7'2" build. But the thing about it, why it's such a glitch build and why it's so overpowered is you're not supposed to be able to be this speed. You're not supposed to be able to be this vertical. All that good stuff on a build this tall. But yeah, body type is really up to you. It does not really matter. I'm gonna go build. But yeah, when it comes to the attributes, I'm gonna just go through these as fast as possible just to be able to get through the build as fast as possible, just to show you guys that this is going to be a 7'2" build. That simple. Then when it comes to takeover, you're just gonna do this as fast as possible as well. Then you're gonna complete the build. Build gonna come out as a versatile paint beast. Then you're gonna edit the build. You're gonna back all the way out, go to the main menu, go to the features, then go down to settings. You want to take it out of the metric system. If you didn't already have it in the metric system to do the beginning of it, yeah, you have to be in the metric system. We're gonna go back to the imperial system just to show you guys the regular like stuff and how it looks and stuff like that. Then we're gonna go to back to the build that we were just editing. When we get to that build, it's gonna say 7'2". We're gonna click on that and we're gonna edit that, and now it's gonna be pretty much 7'2", 235, 8 wingspan, whatever you put it, you're gonna be able to see that. Now, this is a build that I just instantly you know what I'm saying, rushed on just to make it. But I already have this build made already, so I don't even have to waste no time trying to go through it step by step. So we're gonna go to the build that I already had made. Now that we got all that done, now that you know how to do the tutorial. Now, when it comes to the build, you're gonna be at the center position. We showed you guys. For the height, weight, wingspan, you're gonna be 7'2", 235 to be able to have that, you know what I'm saying, 99 rebound that we want so bad. That's what you gotta be, and 8' wingspan. Then when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna end up with 22, 10, 15, and 37. Now, off the rip, what you're gonna see is I have everything on physicals maxed. Everything. When it comes to the interior defense, I have that up to a 95, strictly able to get Hall of Fame brick wall. I have a 99 block. I have a 99 defensive rebound. I could have got a 99 standing dunk, but I wanted my close shot to be high. Actually, what I'm gonna actually end up doing, I'm gonna put my standing dunk to a 90 because you're not getting anything at a 92. So there's no point of it being any higher than a 90. And I'm gonna raise my close shot to an 86, and that actually gets me more badges. So for the people that care about that, there you go. But really, it's a lot of stuff that's going on in this build that's very important and why I made it this way. Now, I'm gonna go through the subtle things that I made important to put up off the rip. So when it comes to the first thing that I did, I did the interior defense, I did the block rating, I did the defensive rebound rating, and I did all the physicals. I want all my physicals to be max because I need that vertical. I need as much strength as possible with it not being 99. I need that. This is a big man build. When it comes to acceleration, I need that as high as possible. My speed, I need that as high as possible. All that good stuff. But the underrated things is I have a 65 driving dunk. Why? That's unlocking the ability to have the pro alley-oop dunk. So now I have the ability to do alley-oops. So if I need to do a standing lob, I have the ability to do that. When it comes to the 90 standing dunk, I have that to a 90. Look at the badges. I'm getting Hall of Fame or even just gold. Rise up, gold. It's going to have me dunking a lot. Posterizer, gold. It's going to have me dunking a lot. When it comes to even badges like Lob City Finisher, that's even going to go up to gold. Just off me having it just 90, and that really even have to go past 85. The reason why I have it 90 is because of posterizer. That's how you get that to gold, but you can get that even higher very easily by lowering other things. Now, this is the real big thing that you can do. Either you go for unpluckable or you go for being dominant in the post. Now, I went for 85 post control because that's all you need to be able to have all the post scoring badges Hall of Fame. Whether it's back down Punisher, Dream Shake, Drop Stepper, or even post spin technician, that gets all of those Hall of Fame. Now, hook specialist, you would need that to be higher. So, if you want to do hooks, yeah, you would need that to be higher, but that is extremely toxic. But let me say that off rip, that is extremely toxic. But if you don't really go into the post, you don't think you're going to go into the post, what you can do is just put all that to your ball handle. Now you're going to have the ability to have your ball handle a lot higher. And now you're allowing yourself to have the ability to have glue hands, which is actually important. Now, are you going to be that unpluckable in this build? No, you're one off. You're not going to be able to have that. But having ball handle instead of not having it is going to have a big difference. But you're still not going to have unpluckable regardless. So I just want to make sure that's known. But having glue hands is very important as well. Just for even catch and shooting. Just for even not getting the ball ripped off of the catch. All type of stuff like that. So if you want to do that as well, that's important. But also, if you don't go with post control, you can actually get your close shot even higher. So that's really up to you. You can even put your close shot to right here and try to get your standing dunk even higher. It's a couple different ways you can go about it. Me personally, I don't know if glue hands is that important to the fact that I want to lower it that much, or that I'm gonna act like I don't need anything that much. So I do really kind of do want that. So I'm gonna actually lower my ball handle back down and go with post control instead of doing it like that. Keep it at 85 because I don't really need it past the 85 to be honest with you. And then when it comes to the 23, I'm going to just make sure to get that. And I'd rather have standing dunk as high as possible and then put the rest on my close shot. Because that's not going to make a specific difference to anything, to be honest. So that's pretty much what the build is looking like from the finishing standpoint. I got the pro alley-oop content dunks. I got the 90 plus standing dunk. I got the 85 post control. And I got the close shot for in case I just do a layup. But I don't really want to do layups. So that's why you see the driving layup that low. Because I really don't want to do layups. I want to dunk. I want to dunk. Shooting wise, you're gonna have a 70 plus 3-pointer, so it's gonna be consistent. It's just gonna be a lot harder than the 80 plus and a lot harder than the 90 plus. But you are gonna be able to shoot on this build. You're gonna have 10 badges to work with. You're gonna have a lot of silver, a lot of bronze, even a gold sniper, which is supposedly the most broken badge in the game. So if you want to use that, you can. You have a 75 mid range for if you play 5v5. Really a low mid range, but I shoot with a 30 mid range consistently on my build. You'll be able to work it out with a 58 if you get that ever max. But pass accuracy, that's at an 85. You need that on any build in my opinion, but especially a guard build, especially a big man build, so that you can get the ball at your hands as fast as possible. If you don't have ball handle, you at least need an 85 pass accuracy. Only way you can get away with not having no pass accuracy is if you have a ball handle, a speed of ball, all that good stuff. But even then though, I would not go below a 70 to be honest with you. But yeah, ball handle, like I said, I would only put that up depending on if you want that glue hands or not. It's very important, but for what you're losing, I don't feel like it's worth it. Interior defense, I said that already. We have that because of brick wall, but brick wall isn't just for setting screens. It's also for draining people's energy and to make sure that you don't get back down in the post. So that strength at a 73 is not going to be as big of a deal with that interior defense that high and the brick wall that high. When it comes to perimeter defense, that's going to be also important because you're actually able to get that to certain things when it comes to having you be able to move a lot better laterally. It's going to help you on a lot of things like hustler. That's really the main reason, because when you get that to 50, it's literally gonna get you go hustler right on the dot. It's also gonna get you other things like, you know what I'm saying, I guess it's not really getting you anything. I guess it's not, because you're not gonna be tall enough. I think it's the height. Oh no, it's actually an attribute requirement why you're not able to get picked out. I know it's a height requirement for clamps. I'm pretty sure it's the height requirement for menace, off ball pass, all that other stuff that will come for perimeter defense. When it comes to steal, you're gonna actually be able to have a 60, which is gonna allow you the ability to have interceptor. You're gonna be able to have pickpocket, and you're gonna have the ability to get ball stripper. Now you could go to a 65 to have ball stripper at silver, but you would not be able to have silver pickpocket. I don't feel like ball stripper is that necessary for a big man build, so I just kept it at 60 so I can still have my 99 block, my 99 defensive rebound. I only need a 90 offensive rebound, honestly, personally, because I wanted to get other things. Now when you get to that 99 rating, it really holds back a lot of other ratings, but 99 is just so broken that a lot of times I try to go for it as much as possible. It would have been a perfect build in my opinion if I could have had a 99 block, 99 defensive rebound, and a 99 standing dunk, but I took that hit on close shot, I took that hit on post control just to make sure I could have as much as possible on all things available. But then when it comes to the takeovers, you're going to end up with very good options from post score takeover, glass unit takeover, and repetition takeover. Now, this is probably what I would go with. I'll probably go with a stuff blocks personally if I went with my primary takeover, if I went with a rim, but you should probably go with a paint intimidation. But honestly, if you really want to be as dominant as possible with the build that I personally just made you, personally what I would probably go with, I'll probably go with like the advanced post moves, and then for the best +8s, I would go with the glass screen, because the glass screen is the only way you can get +8 to like rebounding. But with this build, with having 99 rebound, that's not as necessary. I feel you probably would even still then go with like a, I mean, you're gonna have a 99 block regardless, so it's not like you need anything. You really could double up on post score takeover. At this point, it doesn't really matter. It's not gonna really like do anything, but if you use juice take, it could boost a lot. But like, it's either you want to get that offense rebound to a 99, or you want to get that interior defense to a 99, which is gonna be a 99 regardless with the +5. So if anything, I would still go with the glass unit takeover, and the build comes out as a two-way facilitator. So yeah, that's pretty much the build. The build is honestly, in my opinion, very, very good, very versatile. Me personally, I don't really, for me, it probably isn't the best big man build, but for global, for like the meta and all that type of stuff, you're gonna have the height, you're gonna have a lot more speed than usual at that height. It's a little slow for me, so I don't know if it's my favorite big man build, but I can't even argue with somebody if they say it is. So yeah, all we got left to do pretty much in this video though is the best defensive badge setup, or the best defensive badges in the game. So let's hop into it. Alright, so hopping into the best defensive badges. Now, same way we did in the last one, we're gonna give y'all the honorable mentions as bronze badges, and we're gonna give you guys the top 5 in Hall of Fame. So with that being said, just like the last one, we're gonna have a lot of honorable mentions because I want to go over as much of this stuff as possible. But also, if you guys want me to give you guys the tier list, where I tier list every single defensive badge, every single finishing badge, every single shooting badge, every playmaking badge, all in one video, y'all need to let me know. I can do that. Alright, so when it comes to the badges, now, when I was thinking about doing this, I thought I could do it the similar way I did the finishing, but there's just too many amazing defensive badges. There's really only 4 that stand above the rest, where I can really say that there's really no debate for these being the top 4 badges, to be honest with you. And that's just my opinion. Now, there are other badges that you do necessarily need, but I'm gonna go over those as well. So we're gonna start this off with the top 4, and then we're gonna give y'all some other badges. So remember that they're pickpocket, interceptor, and chase down artist. Now, in my opinion, I don't really know how to really rank these, so I'm gonna give y'all as my best way I can. So at 4, I would give y'all interceptor. I would give y'all interceptor because interceptor is gonna have you in the lanes. But the thing is, you gotta still understand how to play the lane. You gotta still how to know that instead of do a tip, how to catch it. Because a lot of people, they'll just tip the ball the whole game. They don't really know how to catch it. So if you don't really know how to do that, interceptor is not gonna really be it for you. But at the same time, I've had builds that's better without no interceptor be better than it is with Hall of Fame. I had builds with silver and gold do better than no interceptor. So it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. I guess it can just be based off the build. But at the same time, when you go up to Hall of Fame, you go up to gold, you go up to silver, you are going to lunge your stuff a lot more. You are going to do a lot better like animations on certain passes. But sometimes, I don't know, when it comes to catching it, I can consistently do it more without having it on. So it is weird, but bronze interceptor is a no-go. Don't ever do that. That's just all I can say. You want to at least have it at silver and go up to Hall of Fame, but it is going to have you in them lanes, and you got to know how to really use it. So that's the real reason why I would put it at 4. It's not so broken where like you can put it on anybody and they'll be able to do it. Then I'll go 3 with pickpocket because they have nerfed it a lot now, and you'll get a lot more fouls. But when it comes to poking the ball loose with a high steal, when it comes to getting bump steals with pickpocket and getting less fouls, pickpocket is very overpowered because of the fact that the higher you have it, the less it will get called for a foul. So that is really the main reason why it's this broken, still to this day. And the fact that Unpluckable, you really have to have that on to negate this. Now, they actually did a good job from season 1 to now of negating pickpocket with Unpluckable. So I actually applied 2K for that. But with that being said, pickpocket is still pretty broken. I'm gonna be real. If somebody's not using pickpocket, go out there without pickpocket, or not pickpocket, but go out there without Unpluckable and go against like some locks with pickpocket and see how much you get ripped. It's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna be real with you. But yeah, pickpocket, whether you're doing bump steals, trying to poke the ball loose regular, or just trying to reach as much as possible without getting fouls, pickpocket is the badge for you. Now, when it comes to the top 2, this can be very, very tough because Rim Protector, because Chase Down Artist are both very, very broken badges for very, very different reasons. Chase Down Artist is extremely broken off the rip from bronze, whereas when you go from bronze to silver, you're gonna jump higher and run that much faster on those chase downs, and then you go gold to Hall of Fame, and it's gonna keep getting faster and jump that much higher every single tier you go up to where you get Rim Protector, where that's gonna be enhancing every single blocking rating, or not even just block rating, but block badge in the game. When it comes to Pogo Stick, Intimidator, Chase Down Artist, it's going to be enhancing all those things when it comes to going for blocks. So yeah, that is very important. When it comes to all the other stuff it does, anytime you get a block, and it helps you and your teammates take over when it comes to pretty much the badge. Also, this year they actually added another thing where you unlocking not only special block animations, not only improving your ability to block shots, but it reduces the chances of getting dunked on. So yeah, man, the badge does a lot, bro. So in terms of aspects of doing the most, Rim Protector will probably be the #1 badge. But in terms of overpoweredness from like the get-go, you could say Chase Down Artist. There's really no wrong answer between those two. And that's just the top 4 badges. When it comes to all the other badges, there's another 3 badges that you just really need on pretty much like, or 4, because you got Brick Wall and Rebound Chaser for pretty much bigs. Intimidator is really like an all build type of thing, and then you got Chase Down. So really what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for all builds. You really need Intimidator. I guess this could be the 5th badge because you really need this on all builds. This is gonna be how you get shot contests on the perimeter or in the interior. It's just the best way to get it. Now you would raise this as high as possible, but this is an honorable mention because we really just doing the top 4. When it comes to the Brick Wall, you're gonna be going for pretty much Brick Wall because, you know what I'm saying, that is going to be helping you get better screens, in theory. But that's not all it does. It's going to make it harder to get back down in the post. It now has moving truck, and it drains people energy anytime you get physical contact. So it's going to be 3 badges in 1. So it's similar to Rim Protector, except Rim Protector there was no badge that did all this stuff. That was just always Rim Protector. But they just keep adding stuff to just make it. That never was a badge. Brick Wall is just getting badges thrown into it. So now we have moving truck and bruiser all in 1 badge. And then we have Rebound Chaser and Clamps. Rebound Chaser and Brick Wall are kind of more big man badges. Rebound Chaser, we all know how important that is for bigs. You want to have that always on your big because of the fact that, like, that's just how you're going to be able to get as many rebounds as possible. Then you have Clamps to pretty much be able to get as good of bumps as possible, play the best on ball defense possible in pretty much as many situations possible. Then you have a badge like Pick Dodger, where in my opinion is one of the better badges this year as well, because when you have a Hall of Fame, you can completely negate Brick Wall. And when I say completely, you can completely negate Brick Wall. I can lock people on next gen with my 6'7". You can lock people on current gen with 6'5" P-locks very easily by having Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, bro. And you can a lot of times not even have help on the screen. You can literally just guard it all yourself if you really know what you're doing. So yeah, bro. Now depending on what big you're going against, some bigs are just different and they can really set big bodies. But if you know what you're doing as well on defense, you can really do your best to negate it completely. Now, that's pretty much all the best of the best. Now, when it comes to other very, very underrated badges, just because of how the game is, you got Pogo Stick, because the shot contest is very, very bad in this game, so you really want to go for blocks. So with that being said, a lot of people are going to play off you jumping. So what you want to go with Pogo Stick for, so that you can keep jumping and keep jumping and keep jumping, to the fact that they really will never have a time to really go up comfortably. Then you have a badge like Hustler, which will help you go for loose balls a lot more, and you just get a lot. It's like it's gonna speed boost you to the ball, like 100%. It's gonna speed boost you to the ball. So if you're locked, you're gonna want this a lot of the times. Then when you have stuff like Box, you're gonna have stuff like Worm for bigs. You're gonna have off-ball pets for some people. For certain builds, when you go in against like those slippery off-ball people, I know a lot more people use that this year. A lot of people, you're gonna want to use that. When you can play in 1v1 court, you might want to use post move lockdown. But a very, very underrated badge in this game is Ball Stripper. Ball Stripper, in my opinion, when it comes to raising the chances of stripping an opponent when they attack the basket. When you're an undersized player going against a big, the only way you're going to be able to stop them is Ball Stripper. I know the shot contest is very inconsistent, so another thing a lot of people like to try to do is Ball Stripper. It works a lot of the times when I'm on my 5'11", but if you're a person that really want to use a badge that really negate like taller offensive players, Ball Stripper is a really good badge. But really probably the most underrated badge of all is Tireless Defender. This is going to be literally reducing the energy loss, exerting effort on defense. So if you're getting brick wall screens, you want to throw on a badge to pretty much have as much stamina as possible at all times, go with Tireless Defender. Now, like I said, bro, there really is only 4 that separate itself from the rest, but there are a lot of defensive rebound badges that you can really choose from, and really only 3 that I just really would never think of using: Menace, Defensive Leader, and Ankle Braces. I know people use ankle braces strictly to negate how overpowered tight handles is, but you're still gonna get your ankles taken. I'm sorry, you are. If you can't play defense, you're getting rocked. It's that simple. I don't know what else to tell you. Defensive Leader, yeah, you can get people to certain thresholds and stuff like that, so that can be good for that. Menace, you're gonna be dropping people's attributes, so I guess in theory these can even be good in the right hands. But me personally, these are the best of the best when it comes to the badges. There's really no wrong badge. There's no bad badges when it comes to the defensive category. In my opinion, that would be the best badges for the defensive category. If you guys want more of these videos, like I said, I can do a tier list going over all the badges in one video. I need y'all boys right now though. Smash, break, and throw the like button. I need that. Show the support. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below to help the algorithm. Do all that good stuff. Turn on notifications to be the first to every single my videos. Share the video to anybody that will help or enjoy. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming. Hopefully I gave y'all that gameplay video yesterday. If I didn't, I had to push it back again. It's just that simple. Y'all gotta show the support on them gameplay videos. Y'all want them joints to come out as frequently as possible. I know I kind of went crazy with a video last week, but if you seen that, you seen that. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the end of the video. Like I said, like the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. Comment to help the algorithm. All that good stuff. But without further ado, it's your boy Fitz, man. Out of it, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!